final review of the year. There might be one or two I can squeeze in before then. But also notice this really nifty shirt. This is the Weird Al Yankovic official tour shirt from his Mandatory Fun tour that was this year. I got to see it. VIP tickets, real close. Oh, it was a lot of fun. But we're talking food today, and those of you who have heard of competitive eating, there's a yearly competition from a New York restaurant called Nathan's. They're famous for their world famous hot dogs, and so they just put one in our mall, and it's paired with I guess like a chain British restaurant I've never heard of, and it's like Arthur Treacher's or something. It's like yeah, it's Nathan's Arthur Treacher's. But today I'm trying two items from Nathan's. First off, it excites me greatly because every time you see Food Network or all these big food specials about all these cool places, Nathan's is always on there, and now we have one in our mall. So I have a Nathan's in my hometown now. So I'm pumped about that. Today I bought two items. I bought the Cheesesteak Supreme and the Chili Cheese Dog. I'm not a big fan of just plain hot dogs with mustard, so you know me, I gotta kind of take it to a whole nother level. Total for everything came to $12.38. The Cheesesteak Supreme combo came to $8.39, and the Chili Cheese Dog was $3.29. Let's take a look and see what's in here. Oh, this is the full receipt. I like that. They break everything down of what's supposed to be in the bag, so that whoever's packing the bag knows everything's supposed to be in there. It's a combo meal. You know, make sure they got their drink, etc. But I can see what I'm going for first. That is the Cheesesteak Supreme at $8.39. My forehead. It goes past my forehead. This thing's huge. So we're going to unwrap it. Nice. I like that gold wrapper. Kind of represents Nathan's. Nathan's is very well known for the yellowish color. So to use the gold wrapper. Oh man, that looks. Oh man. I'm going to have to hold it a certain way so that it just doesn't go everywhere. Let's get up nice and close to that. Holy cow. You can smell the fresh green peppers, fresh onion. It looks really good. It doesn't have a lot of colorful appeal, but I don't think that's what they're going for. They're going for the great taste. I saw them chop up the meat as they were making the steak sandwich. It smells great. Green peppers have a great aroma. The cheese is very well melted into there. It's sort of sticking to some of it out of the wrapper. It's just, alright. So let's try not to make a big mess, but we might make a little bit of one. So here we go. Oh, it smells amazing. This is the Cheesesteak Supreme combo from Nathan's. So, overall, it's a fairly decent cheesesteak. Again, all the ingredients are fresh. The steak was chopped fresh. The bun's really good. But it just feels like it's missing something. Some sort of sauce. I don't know. I mean, the meat's real juicy. So it's not like, you're definitely not getting a dry sandwich. Not for this price, at least. The sandwich alone is somewhere in about the $6 range. But overall, I'll give it about, I'd say about a nice 4. It's a good solid sandwich. It just feels like it's missing something. Maybe a little seasoning in the meat. There's some on there, but I can't wrap my head around what it is. I mean, it was seasoned, but it could probably use like maybe a little bit of steak sauce or something. So it's not dry, it's just, I don't know, just, like I said, it feels like it was missing something. So, overall, that's a pretty decent buy. If you get it, try it. Now, Nathan's has their fries are a little on the famous side. They're like these heavy-duty crinkle cuts, a lot bigger than, seems like a lot wider and stuff. It's like a special cut made just for them. But those are pretty decent. They're like I said, a little, they like a little heavier ridges on the cut, like wider ridges, but I will say I didn't take this straight home afterwards, so the fries are starting to get a little on the soggy side, I guess, but they're still really good. They have a nice, mild, salty aftertaste, but it doesn't have that typical fast food saltiness where it's like somebody just went, okay, I'll eventually quit pouring the salt. Those are pretty decent, but item number 2. All sorts of stuff here. Plenty of napkins, though. Some Nathan's branded napkins. Yeah. Alright. So here's the big one. This is the Nathan's chili cheese dog. Don't see that? Trying to make sure it doesn't spill out everywhere, but there it is. Oh, it's definitely messy looking. I mean, I can already tell you that's messy. Very heavy on the cheese. Oh boy, this is okay. So I was gonna try and pull it out of the box. Okay, well, I might be able to. All right. Okay, so they went very heavy on the cheese and chili. It's like almost a $3.50 dog. So we'll try this out here. Nathan's chili cheese dog. That is a really good dog. A little pricey for $3.30, but you definitely get. I mean, they overloaded the dog with chili and cheese. The bun's nice and soft. The cheese isn't like it doesn't taste like just a salty generic nacho cheese. It's got a nice bit of flavor to it when it combines with the chili. Thumbs up. Again, it's a really good, a decent price for it. Personally, I'd probably knock it down to about $2.50, but again, I don't want to be one of those people who's like, well, what I would price it as, because I don't know their operational costs and things of that nature. But if you go to Nathan's, any of their hot dogs, just based on this, definitely worth a try. The cheesesteak, the cheesesteak supreme, excuse me, that is worth a try. There's nothing on their menu from what these 2 items I've tried would not be worth trying. So there we are. This is Word of Mouth Food Review with our special review from Nathan's. And again, the total on everything was $12.38. Included a medium-sized drink, a small crinkle cut fries, and the 2 sandwiches. So there you go. This is the webmaster for Word of Mouth Food Reviews. Thank you, and peace out.